Hello and welcome. I'm Suyash Maheshwari and you are watching First Tick here on News 9, where we break down the morning action on D Street and bring you the top stocks that will be in the spotlight today. But as always, let's begin with how equity markets around the world are doing. Now, US markets continue to rally, albeit at a slower pace. Dow Jones ended about Wednesday's session almost 0.5% higher, whereas S&P 500 was flattish, up 0.16%, whereas the index reclaimed the 4,500 sort of levels. Nasdaq, on the other hand, ended absolutely flat, up 0.06%. European markets also closed higher on Wednesday as global markets digested data out of the US and China. The pan-European stock 600 closed up 0.4%. Now, Asian markets were mostly trading in the red this morning, with Hang Seng down 1.55% as we speak. Japan and China were also down nearly 0.5% this morning, while South Korea was trading with a cut of 0.3%. Among other cues, crude was the big mover overnight. Brent crude prices have corrected by over 2% and have slipped below the $81 a barrel mark. US 10-year bond yields have picked up by about 3 basis points overnight and are currently hovering around the 4.5% sort of levels, whereas the dollar index moved up marginally and currently sits at 104.5 sort of levels as we speak. Now, coming back home, Indian markets opened on a flattish note with the first tick for Nifty coming in at 19,674 mark. Now, since then, in early morning, we slipped mildly in the red. Nifty went as low as 19,627 sort of level. So we are taking that support at 19,600 sort of levels. But now we have reclaimed the green level, the positive territory. Nifty at 9:45 a.m. was up 0.11%, sitting just below the 19,700 mark, whereas sensex was trading 0.14% higher above the 65,700 sort of levels. Nifty mid-cap continues its winning streak. The index was up 0.31% at 41,533 sort of levels, about 150-160 points shy of its all-time high levels, whereas the small cap index has made a new all-time high. It was up 0.59%. Now, this is as of 9:45 a.m. this morning and was sitting at 13,870 mark. Volatility has also picked up. India VIX was trading 1.45% higher as of 9:45 a.m. that is, and was sitting at 11.3 sort of levels. But with that, let's also welcome Mr. Brijesh IL of IDBI Capital. Hello, sir. A very good morning. Appreciate you joining us here on First Tick.
Morning, Suyash.
Sir, now the last time we spoke, you were extremely bullish about the overall setup of the market, and we have since rallied. I think Nifty itself has rallied by about 3% or so, since we last spoke. Where do we go from now? Is 20,000 achievable by next expiry, perhaps?
Morning, Suyash. So the thing is that today the market opened negative, but then there was immediately the market has picked up the volumes. So eventually, all this while, I believe the 50-day moving average, which is somewhere close to 19,600, would be the immediate upside. The largely view for the week was 19,300 and 19,800. So this is the 500 points range for the Nifty. So now, since we have scaled the first resistance zone, 19,600, I am pretty confident we are going to hit 19,800. This may be today or maybe tomorrow for the current week. And as you said, if 20,000 levels on cards, yeah, definitely. But technically, the triggers are 19,800. As and when we see a weekly close about 19,800, I am of the opinion that we might go back to the all-time high level, which is 20,222. So the structure from the weekly and the monthly point of view is very positive. I think we should be heading higher. 19,800 can be the weekly resistance, but then I think that should be taken out maybe in the next week. And once we have a confirmation close about 19,800, definitely we should be talking of another 400 points rally on the Nifty. Bias is extremely positive. On the way down, 19,600, 19,500 will act as a support. So that should be the base area. I don't believe this level will be broken that easily. Only by any chance, if those levels are broken, then my view might go wrong. But then as of now, I believe we should be heading 19,800 today, tomorrow. And gradually we should, once we see a close, 20,222, what was the all-time high level, we should be heading towards those points.
Now, sir, between the two bank, Nifty Bank and Nifty, Nifty Bank has been a clear outperformer at least in November. But unlike Nifty yesterday, we did give off some of those morning gains and ended about 200 points shy of that day's high. Are bulls taking a breather here, or or is the rally nearing its end?
No, I think yesterday what we saw in Bank Nifty was more to do with the weekly expiry. But the good part in the Bank Nifty was the closing above 44,000 level. So all this while when the Nifty took a breakout, the Bank Nifty was not crossing 44,000, and yesterday the Bank Nifty has closed above 44,000. So slightly the short positions in the Bank Nifty has got unwinded. So that's a good point. But having said this, Bank Nifty has got another resistance, very strong resistance at 45,000 level. So the way I'm speaking for the Nifty at 19,800, the level for the Bank Nifty is 45,000. Bank Nifty needs to close above 45,000. Once the Bank Nifty sees a close above 45,000, I think there will be fresh triggers in the Bank Nifty, and stocks like Axis, IndusInd Bank, ICICI Bank should contribute to this rally, and even the Bank Nifty should start performing. So right now, specifically, maybe for today, tomorrow, if somebody is watching, taking a view, slightly cautious view, 44,500, there is a lot of call writers, so might be for the day, it might act as a resistance. I would be happy if I see these levels be taken out on a higher side.
All right, that's the view on Nifty Bank. Sir, but we also got to talk about the broader markets and how resilient they have been in the face of volatility. Now, all through last week and even this week, Nifty small cap has been, trending higher and making all-time high levels pretty much on a daily basis. But Nifty mid cap, sir, it's on a 10-day winning run, has reclaimed that 41,000 mark after almost 2 months, just about 150, 200 points shy of that all-time high level. Is Nifty mid cap 100 the next index to perhaps scale that a new record high?
I cannot deny that. Definitely, I think the participation will be more with the mid cap and the small cap if we compare with the heavyweights. So as the way you're saying, I think it will be pretty much on the cards. I think mid cap 100 and small cap, both this segment, I think, should contribute to this rally. That should be the player.
All right. Sir, shifting to stocks, one of the stocks that was on my radar at least has been for a couple of sessions is Yes Bank. Now, Yes Bank opened about 2% lower this morning. It has pretty much wiped off all those losses and has moved in the green. In the last 6-7 sessions, I'm made to believe the stock has rallied nearly 28%. I mean, there was a news trigger on the fact that, Yes Bank has received about 128 crores from the sale of NPA portfolio of JC Flower Asset Reconstruction. But from a technical standpoint, how is, Yes Bank looking at on price charts? Can the exuberance perhaps continue?
I think for the very first time now, the S Bank has moved up the range. So all this while the stock was consolidating in a range, and that 15 to 19 was the band in which the stock was trading. So for the very first time now, it has broken. 20.60 is the high for the current week. So I think more 5 points rally. This is purely from the trading point of view, maybe from the 1 or 15, 20 days kind of structure. I think another 5 points is due in the Yes Bank. So from the levels of 19, so maybe 24, 25. So that should be the continuation of the trend in the Yes Bank. Somebody is having a position should hold the position. And anytime when it comes back to 19 level, can be an opportunity to play for that 5 points kind of a move. So the view is positive. One should hold the position is what I believe.
Sir, another stock I wanted to pick your brain on was Reliance Industries. Now, Reliance Industries was one of the better performing stocks. Yesterday it was up about 1.8% or so, has formed a strong green candle and has moved above the 40-day exponential moving average for the very first time since September 15. Can we perhaps see more upside from here on, given the fact that, Reliance Industries has been stuck in a range of about 600 points for nearly 25-26 months?
Uh, Reliance, somehow directionally we are not betting, but definitely, as you're saying, it is moving out of a range, so there is a trading opportunity. And if you see the daily chart on 28th of September, there was a huge selling, and the selling came from the level of 2380. So that is going to act as a hurdle. So in the near term, if 2380 levels are taken out, so right now from the current level we can bet for 2380. But in the near future, if 2380 is taken out, then there is a reversal from the downtrend. Though the falling structure of the Reliance will be reversed, and it may start on the height of high bottom structure. So the trigger is 2380. So right now, at this momentum, I can play for 2380. If in the near future, if you see that Reliance closes about 2380, then I think it can go back to 2500 level. So step by step, not too aggressive, but a small trading view. Definitely, there is opportunity for a trading point of view. Positional bet should be can be taken only when 2380 level is taken out with volumes.
So another stock that I wanted to talk to you about was Bajaj Finance. Now there is a news, Reserve Bank of India has asked Bajaj Finance to stop its lending business under e-com and Insta EMI products with immediate effect. Now the company in response has come out and said that there will be no material impact on its financials. However, the stock has taken a hit. It was down about 2.5% since this morning. Even on a 1 month chart, the stock is down about, I think, 12-13% or so. What's your view on Bajaj Finance, sir?
Slightly profit booking is seen in a monthly chart, but then the trend is super bullish for the Bajaj Finance. The perfect level to make an entry is the 200-day moving average, which is 6,876. And I believe today the low was 6,931. So somewhere close to 6,900 is a very technically as well as fundamentally, I think that's a very good level to make an entry. 6,900 should be the level where I don't think the way the market today the recovery, what we are seeing in Bajaj Finance doesn't specify that we might see this level, but then that is the level, exact level when our risk reward ratio, everything will be favorable. One should use this opportunity to make a fresh launch in the Bajaj Finance.
All right, that's the view on Bajaj Finance. But sir, before we let you go, what are the top 4-5 trading ideas for our investors and viewers for the short term?
Yeah, definitely. So I'll start with the banking. Within banking space, I think Kotak has seen a base formation. There is a divergence from the technical point of view. It's more of a trading bet. I think Kotak can be bought at the current price with a stop loss of 1734 for the price target of 1830. Next one is from the defense, this Cochin shipyard. So again, it's given a kind of a range breakout, and the volumes have been following with this breakout. So 1078, current price we should buy. The stop loss for the trade would be 1041 for the price target of 1155. After this, one more stock which is giving a reversal from the bottom is Asian Paints. So one should buy Asian Paints at the current level. Stop loss for the trade would be 3075 for the target of 3177. So these three stocks are the trading kind of strategies. Little bit of positional view, I can see is Radico Khaitan. So again, this is given a very good strong breakouts. The momentum is very strong. One should buy at the current price. 1380 can be the stop loss for the price target of 1520. Lastly, again, one more positional bet, which is the ICICI Pro. It's very strong bet. I think the right now what target which I'm talking is small 20-25 points, but it can be a huge reversal from this point of view. So ICICI Pro at the current price with a stop loss of 533. Trading opportunity is 568, but somebody who wants to take a long-term view can hold for 650, 700 level also. So these were the 5 bets which I think should work with the market.
All right, that's the view from Mr. Brijesh Iyer, Kotak Mahindra Bank, Cochin Shipyard, Asian paints Radico Khaitan and ICICI Prudential Life among his top picks for the short term. Sir, always a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you for joining us here on First Take.
Thank you.